Right, I'm back, and I forgot to mention, I think I might mention it, I want to clear coat these decals around it. I'm going to do the whole vehicle, but I will be doing bits and pieces, so I can take this off now and put that round. Comes off, actually turns really nicely now, so I thought it was a bit tight, but it's not. So right, here we go. So we're going to start doing this then. I'm going to put this on my air blower. Oh sorry, wrong way. Switch on the compressor. Here we go. This is my compressor. There we go, you can see what it is. Nice spare brush. I use it mainly for big coats, but I've already mixed my my semi-glass varnish again, so I'm going to get that out of the way. I'm going to use this one. Here we go. Not putting much in there because I don't think I'm going to need much. I'm going to test it. Air coming in through there. I hadn't tied it up when I put it on last time, so we'll get that cap off. I remember Ron was doing some spraying in, he knocked that about and I thought to myself, should I say anything, but I should think he noticed it anyway. It's being moved around when he was moving his bits and pieces. Right, here we go. So I'm going to come back into this one first. There we go across. Done that one. Leave that to dry. There you go. Right, so that's done. I've got to clear up the air brush now. So I'm going to put this over there like so. Turret up here because I didn't do the bumper. I suppose I should do the barrel a bit. No, I'll leave that. I was going to do a quick coat later on. So that's all ready to dry it. Now we'll clean the air brush up. We'll get rid of it. What's left in there first? Because I've got two filters going, it's taking it out straight away. When I do big things I normally put the mask on, but I was just doing a couple of short bits like here. Just going to go there. Waste it. It's back in an old bottle because I use this for brushes and things. So there you go, I'll just wait till something like Okay. And all I do now is basically this when I'm cleaning these brushes, because I use lacquers. Pull that out, pull the finish through, put it back in, as far as you go, and then spray the last out. And normally that's crystal clear now. And I can have a spoonful back in here just to spray a bit more through the brush. And that's all I do. Just looks how. Just a small bit. So I've done a lot, and that's done. Just back on. Back on. And it's done. Put the cap on. Put it on there. Turn the air compressor off. Release the air pressure from the tank. And then turn off the expellers. There you go. And that's all I do. And that's that little. That's how quickly I've done some spraying, and then clean the airbrush, and I'll switch off, and I'll still carry on working because they're all off. That's what it is. Right, I'm gonna wipe this over a bit because it did spill. I missed the lid, or the hole, I should say. Righto, that goes back up on the shelf, sits there on its own. This one goes up, sits next to all the others. I've got how many of them? I've got three yellow caps, nearly full, all full, and 5 lacquer thinners. With the orange lid, which I like, which is a retarding one, I think. Yeah, retarder. Quite like that. Right, but I'm going to let this dry now for the rest of the afternoon, and I'll see you on the next segment, or I might start and call this a segment done, and come back in with a chipping tomorrow. Right, happy modelling, and see you in the next update, which will be number 26. Right, we're back, and I have started chipping. I thought I'd got the camera on, but I've started chipping a little bit round the sides, and I'm going to be, there's a chance that a couple of bits done on it as well. So what we're doing is doing a chip with the colour, the base colour, so that it looks like it's been worn a little bit, and I'm just touching it up with a very fine brush, as you can see. So I'm going to just do a little touch there, a little bit over there onto the decoy. Whoops. Just like that, and a couple of bits over here. Do a little bit here. Not doing too much, obviously, but I'm going to be going in with oils next. So I've done a little bit on this side, as you can see. Oh, no, you can't. You see what I've done? Chips along the side. And just there, they're little chips. So I'm going to be doing the same. I've done some on this side already. I haven't done on anywhere the deco in, which used to be a good idea, I think. Just give it a little bit of, it's been had the paint rubbed off it a bit. Bit of wear and tear, and I'm not going to do too much. Done a bit there. Yeah, I might do a bit more on that, just a bit round. In fact, the driver has been clambering over a bit. Just a little bit. I think it would come over the side of the wire. That's it. A little bit around the front on the old weld seam, or yeah, it looks like it's a weld seam. Not going too silly. bit here. Not too much. And a little bit on it. You can see a little bit. If I can prop it up. Oh, I can use this one upside down. Prop it up like that. And I'm going to be doing a little bit on the edge there, because you can see on the inside, because just a little bit. But just touching the brush. That's okay. A little bit over there on the corner. That's it. I'm not going to go much further with that. So I think that'd be okay for the hole. So I can get rid of that. And now we'll come back to the turret. I remember I had this, and it was clamped on, so it makes life easier. You can just turn it around, tilt it, and everything's good. You need a big one for that one. Anyway, so just going to get going around again. A little bit of this one. Oh, I think I've done that bit quite nicely. Oh, and just to show you, I've got another one. So I can do another version of it. There you go. So not bad. So quite cheap on eBay that was. Oh no, it was Amazon that one. It was very cheap, so I thought to myself I did like the build, and I can go a little bit different and actually do the actual spraying and the pattern a bit different. I think the other one's got a bit of brown on it instead of green, so that might make a difference. Right, there we go. So what we're going to do this. Oh, we can do it on the rack, but I don't think you can see the rack much when I've got the cushions on it, because I'm going to make some bits. This is lacquer paint, so it's a bit different to do, but it still does it as well. A little bit on there. The base colour would have been underneath and they'd have painted over the top, so. I can tilt that bit and get it underneath here. Done a bit regular, but there you go, that's done. Now, I'm going to switch off now. I'm going to come back and do some more washes now. So I'll be back in a couple of seconds, so you'll see. There you go. Come back in a second. Here we go. Well, I'm back and doing a bit of grey now. And getting a bit of off. And I'm doing it on the exhaust. And I started doing it a little bit just to give you. But you can see what I'm doing now. I'm greying round on here. And I'm going round in bits. Just dabbing the brush. Give it a bit of a two-tone look, and take some of it off. Carrying on the big one now. Doesn't matter how macky it gets. Oh, sorry. Doesn't matter how I do it, because it get a few rust washes later. And coming on around there. Don't matter if I get too much on, because it will be faded in with no words. I'm not going to be able to see much of it anyway, but at least it's being done. Right, so that's the exhaust started, and now we're going to do some dabbing with a bit of rust. I'm not worried about this, the actual bands, because basically they've got metal chips off them anyway, so that'd be okay. And I have been chipping, as you can see, and I stopped again because I'm going to get some washes. In the last clip I said I was going to do some washes, so but there you go. So we're going to get some bits. I'm going to switch off and come back with the next colour. I'll see you in a couple of seconds.